Madam, more wine.
Yes, thank you.
It's from the vault. Drink up.
This your smoke 'em if you got 'em phase, grandfather?
Shut up, James.
The dinner party feels very intimate after Willa and Sonia left. I'm just going to focus on my food and avoid trouble.
You didn't need to be that rude to Willa. She's never done anything to you. I don't need to live with your bad choices, James. I just don't like her.
You're such a snob.
Give me a break. I'm the opposite of a snob. I'm the salt of the earth.
Oh, that's rich.
It's true. I built all this from nothing. Unlike you, born at third base, thinking you hit a home run.
Excuse me.
So, Alice, how is life in New York? Are you remarried?
No, I remain an independent woman.
So you have boyfriends. Good for you.
You of all people know how much time it takes to build a business. During what hours am I expected to be dating?
The after dark hours.
That right there is how you're gonna burn this company to the ground. You can't talk to women like that anymore, grandfather.
Alice is startled by James's outburst, feeling a mix of emotions. James coming to her defense like that made her feel protected. Suddenly, Carl hurls a candelabra across the table at James. It hit James in the chest, but he held his side.
Oh my God, James!
You are an animal, grandfather, and you're going to die. Soon. Just like every other animal. And all your wealth, and all your waning power, all your last gasp at control and mean schemes will not help you avoid that, grandfather. So drink your damn wine and—
Shut up! Nobody needs your grandstanding. We're having a nice dinner, aren't we, Alice? When did you become the moral compass of the community anyway?
I recently learned an interesting fact about the compass. Did you know that it was originally used for fortune-telling purposes and not navigation at all?
Is that right?
What's the thing we're all treating like it's just a simple thing, but it's actually going to change our perception of the world?
AI. It's going to change our sense of humanity.
How so? What about gene editing? The implications of that on the concept of life itself have to be just as profound as AI.
What is the state of gene editing today?
Alice is sure to be more the expert, but as I understand it, scientists now have tools that allow us to selectively remove unwanted genes within each human DNA strand.
Or even within an individual cell. Say like for caspase, which are the enzymes currently associated with programmed cell death. The theory goes that if you can manipulate these, we may be able to eliminate human death itself. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
But of course, this raises all kinds of ethical and philosophical issues. Also, it gets very science fiction freaky very fast.
Alice and James seem to get along very well. They even have similar passions and interests. It's really sad they broke up. I wish they were together. They would be one big happy family. Well, one can only hope. Well, that's enough excitement for one night, especially for an old, dying man.
The meal was lovely. Thank you.
James, take Alice home.
I'm sure Alice has her own.
James, I am telling you, despite all your obvious flaws, you are still a Dyson man, and you will be chivalrous.
As they walked to the car, Alice noticed James was in pain. She walked slower to match his pace. Zeke held the door open for them.
I'll get the medical kit from the back.
Thank you, Zeke. We're dropping Alice off too.
Very good.
It hurts.
Roll up your shirt. Oh my God, James.
I'm fine.
Stop pretending. You're just like Nate, my cat.
There's a first aid kit behind the seat.
Alice takes the kit and removes the gauze and antibiotic cream, expertly cleaning the wound and preparing to bandage it.
You're good at this.
I'm a trained scientist. This is science.
Alice focuses on his wound, trying to control her thoughts. It's been a long time since she's seen his torso. Her face inches from his chest. She notices his breath quickening, like her own. They both feel the magnetic pull between them, and they both know it. As James's hand accidentally touches hers, Alice feels a bolt of electricity run up her arm. They look up at each other and their eyes meet. They immediately pull apart, scooting to opposite sides of the car and looking out their respective windows.
Your grandfather's a real piece of work.
I told you. How is your research going to scale up the shelf life of your perfumes?
Slow and steady. It's a process.
I actually know someone who works in stabilizing medical serums. I don't know the science, but I imagine the methods are similar.
Yes, they are.
Would you like an introduction? She could join your team.
Thank you. We're always looking for talented scientists. What's her name?
Dr. Talia.
You can't be serious. The one you used to date?
You're jealous.
I'm furious at myself for thinking you were actually trying to help.
What else do you call offering you one of the best minds in the country to help you with your research?
First of all, you can't offer people. Whatever you may think, you don't own anyone. And no, I do not want to let one of your spies into my research facility to steal or sabotage my work.
You are so cynical.
I know you, James.
We're here.
Thank you, Zeke. Rotten hell, James.
Mom, you're home!
You two are still awake? Isn't it past your bedtime?
It is past their bedtime, but they insisted on staying up for you.
You're right. But I'm here now, so go brush your teeth, kids.
What is it?
Since when did Jenny learn calligraphy?
Claudette taught it to me while you were out shopping.
Jenny, it's okay. You're not in trouble. Are you telling me you picked this up in one day?
Yes.
That's incredibly impressive. You have real talent.
Time to brush my teeth!
Am I a crazy doting mother, or does Jenny seem like she might be a genius?
You're not crazy. This writing is next level. Plus the chess skills last night.
Do I need to take her to a child development specialist? See if, I don't know, she should be in some kind of gifted and talented genius program?
That's not a bad idea.
It could also explain some of her meltdowns. I feel like when one part of the brain develops fast, there's always another part that suffers.
You should do it. Absolutely. Want me to research places?
They're my kids. That's my responsibility. But of course, I always welcome your input.
If you think I'm gonna thank you for dinner last night, you're insane. I should send you my medical bill.
Did you take the opportunity I gave you?
What can you possibly mean by that?
I set it up so your psychotic ex-wife would sell you her company to spite me. Your plan didn't work, so now I'm giving you one that will. Unless you're a fool. I knew it. You're a coward. You could have closed the deal last night. I saw the way she was looking at you when I sent you two home together.
Jesus, grandfather, it's not that simple. Also, you should have told me what you were up to.
No, you're a terrible liar. Plus, she's smarter than you. She would see right through you.
Okay, goodbye. Let's go. We leave for work in 15 minutes.
What kinds of things are they going to do to Jenny?
They won't do anything. They'll just ask her some questions, maybe give her some evaluative tests.
What kinds of questions?
You guys, these are child development specialists. We're just going to talk to them because Jenny's doing some remarkable things lately. Good things. And we want to make sure we're giving her all the support she needs to keep doing those things. You are both the most important people in the world to me, and I will only ever do things to make your life better. You know that, right? Here we are. Trust me, guys. This will be good.
Look, it's Uncle Henry's car. Ow!
What's wrong, kiddo?
My stomach!
You want a sip of water?
I think he might have food poisoning. The egg he ate this morning smelled funky.
Okay, don't worry. I will get you home.
Yeah. Maybe we should go straight to the emergency room.
Yeah, good thinking, Jenny.
We need to know what they're talking about.
Dad will never let us sit in the office. You can't hear through the glass.
Come with me. Dad's AirPods are on the desk. I'll distract him. You get the AirPods, okay? Dad, we're so bored. Can we look at pictures on your phone?
Okay, just for a bit. What do you want to see?
Hi, Uncle Henry. Are you here to play with me and Matt?
No, Uncle Henry is here on business. It's all very boring. You two should go play in the conference room while we talk. Go, kids.
Bye, Uncle Henry.
Bye, Uncle Henry. Quick, Nate, where are these AirPods? We can hear everything. I connected them to Daddy's phone.
So, what is it? What have you found out?
I have 2 psychiatrists, the absolute best, who can talk to Beth. Here are their numbers. Call them.
They're not going to try to drug and shock her into submission, right? I don't need any of your new age alternative methods for my daughter.
Shock therapy is very old age, but no, they're classic. They'll only suggest medication if it seems absolutely necessary, and it will always be a last resort.
I'm trusting you, Henry.
James, she's my goddaughter. I love her like crazy. I would never suggest it if I didn't think it was useful.
Fine.
Kids are just unpredictable creatures. Matter of fact, I was visiting a college today. One of the gifted and talented guys. Take a look at the case he's working on.
What is it?
My friend's client's got a kid, about Beth's age, actually, who never studied calligraphy in her life. Last weekend, some old lady taught her a bit, and boom, look at that. If I didn't know better, I'd say that's Beth's handwriting from her peak calligraphy days, before this disorder stuff came up. I'd say she went and body switched with some other kid out there.
Uh-oh, we're caught.
Jenny, Matt, and Beth in danger? Will Jenny be sent to psychiatrists for treatment she doesn't need? Is this when everything is revealed? Will this bring everyone together as a big happy family, or will it forever break it up?
Hi, Alice here. If you are curious to know more about my story, then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of First Love Never Dies Now,